South. It's 2:30 in the morning.
You have a big one last night, sir?
I had a huge...
Any chickies?
I had a couple cuddles. But now I'm in a car. We're gonna 8-hour drive. We're gonna get some waves in the morning. I'm psyching. I'm so happy right now. I just want to puke.
Supposed to be like 4 meters.
Greatness is just being yourself and just dominate at a high level over years and doing things that no one has ever done before. As a junior, I was really, really talented, but getting into the senior level, I was still kind of young and naive and felt like I didn't need to work as hard to compete at a high level. So I feel like going to Athens and not actually making it through the first round really helped me to say, you know what, I need to look into myself and understand that if I want to be the best or if I want to win an Olympic gold medal, I need to be more dedicated. I need to work hardest. Justin Gatlin played a very important role in keeping me motivated because he kept me on my toes, he kept me working hard, he kept me knowing that every season he's going to be there. If I want to be the best, I have to be ready and be prepared to beat him. So for me, the rivalries were strong, and for me, Tyson and Justin and Asaf and Blake, they really pushed me throughout my career to stay on top of my game at all times, to be the best me. When I lost at the trials, it was tough for me at the time because I felt like I was in properly good shape. So it's something that it kind of hurt a little bit because I thought I was ready. And so after the trials, it was like, all right, it's just about work. And so it was consistently working 4 times a day for the next 5 weeks leading up to the championships. And so for me, it was a lot of intense work because Blake kind of opened my eyes and I know he was ready and he was fit and he was running at a high level. The London experience was brilliant. After the semifinals, my confidence went up because I ran fast times, but I did it really easy and really smooth. So my confidence kind of went even higher because I didn't really compete after the trials, so I didn't know where I was. So actually going through the rounds was the first time I actually started running again and could tell that my body was in great shape. So for me, I felt great going through the rounds. I got more and more confidence. I knew I was in great shape to defend my title.
Yeah, perfect, like this. Good?
I think dominating throughout the years is very important to the legacy that I've built for myself, because anybody can win 1 Olympics, but to actually win 3 back-to-back Olympics over the span of 8 to 10 years is very difficult, you know what I mean? For me, that's how I kept myself motivated and focused, because I didn't skip a year. I didn't focus on 4 years to come. I focused on every year throughout, because those years were also important to dominate and to keep training and working at a high level. The season that stand out for me was my first one in 2008. That was the first year I really started training at a high level, started doing everything my coach said I should do. So that season was very important and it was very impacting for me. 2015 was one of my toughest seasons competing, but for me the most fulfilling, because it really shows that with hard work anything is possible, you know what I mean? I believed in myself. I came out on the day and I just executed, you know what I mean? I believed that I could do it and I got it done. When I watched the Olympics, I really missed it, you know what I mean? Especially watching the men 100 meters and not seeing a Jamaican in the finals. It really made me miss and really wanted to be there. For me, the girls really did extremely well for Jamaica. They really showed up. Again, Carson, as you said, for me, really showed up and blew my mind. You know what I mean? Running 45 seconds over hurdles is no easy feat. And also Alex Felix, she actually got a medal after going through all with having a kid and everything and going through what she did to really show up at the Olympics and really just get on the podium is a massive feat. If I had to relive a moment, to be 2011. I think for me, that's the only blunder in my career throughout after I started in 2008. So for me, I would definitely want to redo on that one.
mean, it's sweet, but still, you don't see me at all. And when it comes down to the end of the line, oh, don't tell me I've been wasting my time. So darling, darling, please, don't run away. I'll be hanging on every word that you say. Ooh, you say now. Oh, and well, I thought I was seeing you for what you were, seeing you for what you were, and well, I thought I was seeing you for what you were, seeing you for what you were, and oh, I thought I was seeing you for what you were, seeing you for what you were, but I think I was seeing you for more than you were.
The Webb Space Telescope reaches its new home, remembering our fallen heroes, and testing a viper in the sand. A few of the stories to tell you about this week at NASA. On January 24th, our James Webb Space Telescope team commanded the spacecraft to make a planned mid-course correction burn that placed it into its final orbit around the second Sun-Earth Lagrange point, or L2, Webb's final science destination. From this vantage point, the telescope will have a wide view of the cosmos and be able to perform optimal science. It will be several more months before the observatory's optics and systems are ready to begin science operations. Webb, the world's largest, most powerful, and most complex space science telescope ever built, will reveal new and unexpected discoveries and help humanity understand the origins of the universe and our place in it. On January 27th, NASA Administrator Bill Nelson and other agency officials attended the Day of Remembrance observance at Arlington National Cemetery in Virginia. The annual event is one of several around the agency in tribute to the fallen astronauts of Apollo 1, Space Shuttles Challenger and Columbia, and other members of the NASA family who lost their lives in support of the agency's mission of exploration and discovery. The date also marked 55 years since the Apollo 1 tragedy that claimed the lives of astronauts Gus Grissom, Ed White, and Roger Chaffee.
The three of us want to share with you some of the experiences that we've had over the course of remembering back about these three crews.
The observance at Arlington was followed by a panel discussion at our Mary W. Jackson NASA headquarters building in Washington, during which Nelson, Deputy Administrator Pam Melroy, Associate Administrator Bob Cabana, and others reflected on how these three accidents have impacted the history of American spaceflight and how NASA approaches safety. We recently conducted mobility testing with a prototype of our Volatiles Investigating Polar Exploration Rover, or VIPER, lunar robot at our Glenn Research Center's Simulated Lunar Operations Laboratory. The testing will help ensure the rover is ready for its 2023 mission to the Moon's South Pole to search for ice and other resources there. VIPER is one of several missions that will be delivered to the Moon as part of our Commercial Lunar Payload Services, or CLPS, initiative to help NASA explore the Moon and prepare for future human missions to the lunar surface. The newest edition of NASA's spin-off publication is available. The publication, which is part of our Technology Transfer Program, highlights NASA technologies that benefit life on Earth in the form of commercial products. Spinoff 2022 features more than 45 companies using NASA technology to advance manufacturing techniques, detoxify polluted soil, improve weather forecasting, and even clean the air to slow the spread of viruses, including coronavirus. Print and digital versions of the latest issue of Spinoff are available at spinoff.nasa.gov. That's what's up this week at NASA. For more on these and other stories, follow us on the web at nasa.gov/twan.
February 4th, 1945. In the final months of World War II in Europe, the top Allied leaders meet at Yalta in Ukraine, then part of the Soviet Union. President Franklin Roosevelt, Britain's Winston Churchill, and Soviet leader Joseph Stalin discuss plans for Nazi Germany's defeat and its post-war occupation. 1997. A civil jury in Santa Monica, California finds O.J. Simpson liable for the deaths of his ex-wife Nicole and her friend Ronald Goldman. Goldman's father, Fred.
Our family is grateful for a verdict of responsibility, which is all we ever wanted. And we have it, thank God.
1974. Newspaper heiress Patty Hearst is kidnapped in Berkeley, California, by a group calling itself the Symbionese Liberation Army. Hearst, who is captured the following year, says her kidnappers had brainwashed her into committing robbery and extortion. 2004. The Massachusetts High Court says same-sex couples are entitled to nothing less than marriage and that civil unions are not sufficient. 1976. In Central America, a severe earthquake strikes Guatemala and Honduras, killing more than 22,000 people. And 1902. Aviator Charles Lindbergh, who made the first non-stop solo flight across the Atlantic Ocean, was born in Detroit. Today in History, February 4th. Brian Thomas, The Associated Press.
Welcome back in our studio, and in today's news,